Hi, happy holidays to everybody, and welcome to Kathy's Kitchen. Today, I'm going to be making sweet potato pies, and this is going to be quick and easy. So, if this is your first time ever making them, or you haven't been successful, you're going to have to try this recipe. And follow me the rest of this holiday season because I'm going to be sharing some other recipes, some family favorites that you may enjoy as well. So, let's get to cooking these sweet potato pies. All right, so right now I'm just taking Brandon. All right, so I'm just taking a basic pan, a square pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and I've already washed the sweet potatoes, and you're just gonna lay them on the pan. And then once you have all your sweet potatoes there, you're gonna just put it into the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. You want to keep checking them just to make sure that they're soft, because sometimes they can be done just dependent on the size of the sweet potato. And just put it in the oven on 350. And you can oil these up as well. Usually I just cook it like this and just wait for them to get soft, and then from there I just take them out and let them cool. All right, so we have our potatoes placed in the pan. So we're just going to go over here to our oven, and we are going to just start it on 350. Once that gets warm, we'll just put those in the oven and let those cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, guys, as you can see, still got about 4 minutes left on my timer, but I had to do some time adjustment. So this case here, it actually took me an hour and 25 minutes to actually get these to where I needed them to be. And see how easily that knife is going into them. They're ready. The reason why I like doing it like this, because I don't like standing over a stove. So I like to put them in here, hour and 30 minutes. I can leave, well, hour and 25, hour and 30. I can leave, do whatever I have to do, and just let them cook slowly. And now they're perfect. And now I'm going to take them out and let them cool. And once they cool, I can start my pie. All right, so now once you have your sweet potatoes peeled, I peeled about 3 of those, because you want to get about 2 cups of sweet potato out of this. So what I'm doing right now is just taking a masher and mashing the potatoes, to get them to a good consistency, and then I'll be able to start adding my butter and my other dry ingredients to this. All right, guys, now that we have our butter softened, you want to use 6 tablespoons of softened butter, room temperature. And what you're going to want to do next is go ahead and turn on your mixer and get that mixed up in there. So once I have this mixed, I'll come back to you guys. All right, so now that we have the softened butter mixed in with our sweet potatoes, now we're going to add our nutmeg, our cinnamon, our pure vanilla, and 2 eggs beaten. And I like to keep the eggs at room temperature as well, so everything blends nicely. So you're going to use a half teaspoon of nutmeg, and nutmeg can be very strong, so if you're sensitive to it, you want to make sure that you're not adding too much, but you want to do a half teaspoon. And all these ingredients that you're putting in here, you can modify it to your taste, but this is how we're starting out with 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. We're gonna do a teaspoonful of the cinnamon, and we're going to do a teaspoon of pure vanilla, and then we're going to add our egg mixture. and then I'm gonna do the condensed milk last. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these ingredients, and then I'm going to go ahead and mix. All right, so if you look and see, I have my cinnamon, I have my nutmeg, and I also have my vanilla. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this and make. All right, so this is how it looks now with the 2 eggs, our nutmeg, our vanilla, and our cinnamon. So the last thing I'm gonna add is our condensed milk. All right, so we're just adding in our condensed milk now. You're gonna need a 14-ounce can of condensed milk. And so I've already mixed half of a can in, and now I'm just going to pour the rest in. And it's real thick, so, and if you don't want to, you don't have to use the whole can. You can substitute it with like evaporated milk. Once I get this mixed up, we'll be ready to put it in the oven. And I don't know why I'm talking with the mixer on, but once I get this mixed up and get my pie crust ready, we'll be able to pop these in the oven. So I'll be right back with you. All right, so I went ahead and I took out my frozen pie shells. They're like the 9-inch pie shells. And you're just gonna go ahead and fill it up, because what we put together, that's gonna make 2 pies. So I'm just gonna even this out nice and neat. And then of course you just want to shake it a little bit, make it a little bit even. And now we're ready to put these in the oven. Right, so we're just gonna place these in the oven side by side here, and we're gonna cook those between 40 and 50 minutes. And I'm just gonna put 50 minutes on there. I'll check on it in about 35-40 minutes just to see if they're ready, and then if not, you know, of course I just let those, you know, cook the full time. All right, so we're gonna come back once these are finished cooking to see how they turned out. All right, guys, we are back, and we have let the pies cool for a good hour. If you want to speed up the cooling time, you can set them in the refrigerator, and they cool a lot faster that way. But this is how they turned out, and they turned out beautifully. And I'm telling you, it's so quick and easy to fix these, and if you double up the recipe, you can fix even more at one time. So we're just going to go ahead and add the whipped cream to that, and that is it. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me here in Kathy's kitchen while I made my sweet potato pies. I really enjoy cooking, especially for my family during the holidays. So I'll be, you know, cooking a lot of different dishes. So if you want to come over to my YouTube channel and just see what I'm cooking up, that could give you like some pointers, some tips on making this holiday season an easy way of just cooking and expressing yourself through food, you know, for the people that you love. Come and join me while I cook. And you all have a wonderful day, and happy holidays to you.